You are doing PPC wrong, unless you can get through this whole video and tell me that you have none of these issues. Hey, I'm Nolan, and today we're going to be going over the PPC mistakes that sellers make that's hindering their success. All right, let's go. First, your listing isn't optimized. Now, you may be saying, but wait, what does this have to do with PPC? Actually, a lot. You could research techniques about broad keywords, exact matches, negative keywords, and so on. But if you don't have an optimized Amazon listing, then none of it will matter. Without one, the whole structure crumbles. If your listing isn't optimized, it won't stand out. And it also won't instill any confidence in customers. And as a result, you're not going to convert. So how do you optimize your listing? The first and most important part is getting those professional listing images done. This means having a crisp and clear main image on a white background. Also, having infographic images and lifestyle. This means not taking images off your phone and also adding all the pictures you can, not just two. Next, having detailed copy. You can't just have 2 bullet points. Inform the customer and let them know why they need your product. Make sure that your bullet points are informative and professional. Next is keywords. Not having keywords in your listing means your product won't show up in searches. So then there's really no point in having PPC in the first place. Finally, you can further optimize your listing by adding things like A+ content, videos, or a brand storefront. Although this stuff is kind of secondary in relation to the other things, but you can always look forward to that in the future. If you do need help with optimizing any aspect of your listing, you can contact us here at AMZ One Step. We are a full-service Amazon creative agency that focuses on getting you the best results. There will be a link in the description below so that you can get in contact with us if you need help with any aspect of your Amazon product listing. Number 2, tunnel vision on ACoS. ACoS stands for the advertising cost of sales. If ACoS is higher than your profit margin, then you're technically losing money. Your first instinct may be to rush and try and figure out how you can lower your ACoS so that you're not taking a loss. But when you're first starting out, that shouldn't necessarily be your goal. Your goal when first launching is to rank on keywords. So let's say that you're starting to rank on keywords that are bringing in sales, but your ACoS is still high. In this case, it is very much worth it to take a hit on selling this product to get ranked on those keywords, because that's what's going to bring you sales in the future. I don't want to make it sound like ACoS isn't important. What I am saying is in the start of your Amazon business, a higher ACoS is okay. So you shouldn't get that tunnel vision on just reducing your ACoS. Again, your goal when you're starting out should be to rank on the keywords and get that sales velocity up, and that'll help you to gain traction in the long term. Once you have that sales velocity coming in, you start to get some reviews, then you can look to lower your ACoS. In a lot of cases, ACoS isn't even necessarily the most important metric. There's TACoS, which is the total advertising cost of sales. So it's basically the advertising cost averaged out across all your sales. Basically, it gives you the bigger picture of what's working and what doesn't. The third mistake people make is the set it and forget it model. This is where you only use auto PPC campaigns, leave them, don't touch them, and never make any adjustments. This is why it's a terrible idea. Setting up PPC in the beginning is kind of like an educated guess, and you need to constantly be looking for what's working and what isn't. If you set it and forget it and none of the keywords work, you'll keep burning money on keywords that aren't doing anything for you. Even if your PPC campaign is optimized, keywords can become less searched, and new keyword opportunities may arise if you're paying attention. So you should always be looking at your PPC campaigns. If you find that PPC is too hard to figure out or it's just not working, you can actually get in contact with us here at AMZ One Step as well, because we also do PPC. Again, that link is in the bio to get in contact with us. The next common mistake is not setting the right expectations. You see this all the time. Again, when you're first starting out, people may burn, let's say $20 on a keyword and convert nothing. They'll see that and then they'll be immediately like, PPC definitely doesn't work. So giving up too early and having unrealistic expectations about what PPC is going to do for you within like a day or two is a really bad way to go about it. because you can't expect PPC to help your product fly off the shelves, especially in the start. The reality is that it can take actually around 2 to 4 weeks for your PPC campaign to show considerable results. In that time, you should be adding new keywords, removing ones that don't work, and always trying to improve. Optimizing keywords is critical to your success. So for realistic expectations, follow this. PPC gives you traffic, but not necessarily conversions. So like I said earlier, it's stuff like your images, content, video, and that's gonna help with your conversions. The final mistake people make is not adding negative keywords. Negative keywords are keywords that you don't wanna rank on. You don't want anything to do with them. Now, that can be for various reasons, but the general idea is that they're not relevant. And they'll never convert, so there's no point in spending money on them. Say we're selling supplements for cats, and one of the ingredients, although safe for cats, is really dangerous for dogs. Then we need to ensure that we're adding a lot of negative keywords like supplements for dogs or dog supplements so that people don't actually find our product when searching for those terms. Although the majority of people, even if they did search up that term, they see your product, they would read and know it's not for their dog, but it only takes one person to not read, give it to their dog. And that's an extreme example. It could be as simple as you're selling a blue t-shirt, so you'd want to add negative keywords like pink t-shirt so that when somebody's searching for a pink t-shirt, yours doesn't come up. Bottom line is make sure you're adding negative keywords to avoid getting your product listing shown to the wrong group of people, because that's going to cost you money with absolutely no return. Okay, conclusion time. Now you may be saying, Nolan, I don't make any of those mistakes, and if you're saying that, that's awesome. A lot of this may seem like common knowledge, but if you're just starting out, it may not be. I hope this video does help you out, and if it did, please consider liking and subscribing. We are putting out new Amazon videos each week, so subscribing ensures that you're in the know. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.